All right, now let me do. Oh my gosh, what's going on, y'all? This is Chris Too Funny, man, or Chris Funny. Hey, Chris, I don't mind any of the nicknames, man. I don't mind any of them. I just tried to record this video earlier. My audio wasn't captured, so that's ridiculous to me. That's ridiculous. I don't know how I've been doing this for so long and I still can't get my audio right. God damn, fuck, man. But that aside, I want to take a sit. I want to take a sit down, do this type of video because I don't do these types of videos often at all, like ever. To be honest, I've only did like I think two like this in my life. Um, and I wanted to sit down and really talk with y'all about what's going on a lot in people's heads, man, and even in mine. I want to give y'all a little rundown because a lot of y'all don't know who I really am. A lot of y'all don't really know much about me. A lot of y'all just recently subscribed. A lot of y'all just seen like one of my shorts videos and was like, oh, I'm gonna subscribe to him, but I really don't know nothing about him. You know, I love to come on here and break it down to y'all, but also talk about mental struggles. But let's talk about the mental struggles first, and then we'll get to me. So first, I wanted to say there are a lot of people who struggle with mental issues, mental problems, or they're just mentally like feeling down or depressed or anything like that, and they have no one to talk to. I feel like there's a lot of people that they seem like they're perfectly fine, and they're really not, but they have a really good way of showing it. I'm one of those people. You know, I'm one of those people where I don't like to talk about my problems. I don't like to talk about what's going on in my head. I don't like to talk about what's going on, but it's because of that I just don't feel comfortable with talking to people about what is that's going on or what is that's happening or updating them or telling them the truth on a lot of things or even like letting them know like what's really bothering me. You know, and I've come to a point where like I don't really have like the confidence to do so, and that's a problem with that because I grew to just be to myself when it comes to my thoughts and what I'm thinking and a lot of the problems I have. And it stems from the fact that like growing up I never really had like a real opportunity to sit up there and just openly express what it is I'm feeling without like feeling like I'm not getting the right answer or I'm not getting like the response that I was expecting or they just don't seem like they care. It's one of those types of things. And I know for a fact a lot of people who are going to watch this or people who are going to watch this in general, they're going to be sitting up there dealing with something that's bothering them and they feel like they can't go to no one about it. But I want to let you know that you have plenty of people you can go to it. You go to about it. Sorry, you can go to your family. You know, you can go to friends. You can go to just anybody like that. And if it feels like you don't have either of those things, or it feels like either one of them are not listening to you, you guys are more than welcome to talk to me. You know, you guys come to me to look at videos, but at the same time, I have said this before on a live stream that I'm not only going to inspire and educate you guys, but I also want to help. I want to help you guys. If there's something going on, you guys are more than welcome to hit me up, whether it be on Instagram, whether it be on Twitter, whether it be on Discord. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where it is. I will do my best to reply to you, and I will thoroughly look at what you're saying and reply to you with the most upfront and honest answer at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like it's important we do that. We do that as a community. No, I don't want to grow a community full of toxicity. No, I don't want to grow a community filled with like bullshit. And somebody's doing something and then like, you making fun of that person because they either tripped or they did this or did that. And it would be funny. It's funny to laugh at certain things. It's funny to laugh at certain people, but at the same time, we don't need to laugh at everybody. We don't need to laugh at everything. It's messed up. I don't want to grow a community filled with like, some negativity. I want some positive energy on this side, and I want to keep it positive. And I want to just extend this because I want to extend this and say this because of the fact that on Discord somebody let me know that they were dealing with mental struggles because of a lot of hate, a lot of disrespect, a lot of lies going on their name, and I want to let them know and let you guys know that it's perfectly fine to have hate, to have this type of stuff happen because it's going to happen. It's happened to me in school. It's happened to me after school. And it really is just depending on how you take it and how you go about it. And what I mean by that is like how you decide to handle that type of stress and what do you plan to do with it. You can have stress and then you can be stressed out yourself and then you're taking out that energy on everybody else. And that's how easy negativity can spread. Once one person does something negative and then it affects someone else, then he's spreading negativity and then he's spreading it to someone. It's like anger. You could spread anger all over the place, but it's hard to spread positivity, which is something that I want to let you guys know that I will not do. I will not I don't want anybody to exhibit any type of negative emotion or negativity at all. And any single time that does happen, I try my best to negotiate it positively or neutrally. I don't want to sit up there and just have to deal with a negative response with a negative response. I don't want to see people arguing and then I'm going to have to be like, man, shut the fuck up, or I'm going to have to ban somebody, or I'm going to have to time them out. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to do that. I shouldn't have to do that. Shouldn't have to do that. No one should have to do that. No one should have to go in their comment section and see that people are just lying on them or disrespecting them in any type of way, no matter who it is, just depending on who the person is, though. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna let no criminal, criminal of all types of not allegations, but all types of criminal charges go about his day and just not get, and he just feels like, oh, I'm getting disrespected, but that's not fair. Like, bro, you're literally a scum on this earth. Why the hell should we care about how you feel? You chose to do this type of stuff. You feel me? But for the people who haven't done anything, but you guys just feel obligated to disrespect or argue or get upset with or anything like that, don't. It's no reason. It's no reason to argue. And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I am a victim of arguing. But when you really, when you get older, or depending on how old you get, because some people learn this at a later age, some people learn this on an earlier age, and I learned it on an earlier age, thankfully, that arguing doesn't solve anything. It doesn't, and anybody can say, oh, arguing really doesn't solve anything, but then next thing you know, you're arguing again and again and again and again, but it really doesn't influence any type of positivity or growth. It just either the relationship between you and whoever you're arguing with either is at a standstill, or it gets affected negatively. And I've seen that happen with family. So I personally feel like it's important that you guys keep a positive mind, but at the same time, if you're dealing with anything, let me know, or let your family know, or let anybody know. Talk to someone. Maybe that person will have the right answer for you. Maybe that person is suffering like you are. You never know. You never ask that question, huh? You always ask, oh, well, how is he going to be suffering like me? But no one probably goes through the same struggles as me. But you don't know that. You don't know that unless you ask or unless you say something. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all I want to say on that. And always come and talk to me if you guys feel like you got nobody. You guys are more than welcome to come and talk to me. One of my viewers does it all the time. Shout out Clumsy, man. He does it all the time. He always lets me know what's going on, man. And I appreciate that because he feels comfortable with doing something like that. You guys are anybody should feel comfortable. What are you crying for? My dog over here crying. What's wrong? You okay? Perfectly fine. Over here crying. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. Go on a little quick tangent about that. And then go on a tangent about myself. I'm a young black man. Definitely plenty of faults, definitely plenty of problems, definitely plenty of problems created from myself, from other people, or even from what it is that I'm doing or what it is I'm saying. I'm not no perfect person, and I hope y'all don't think I'm no perfect person. I'm not a perfect dude. I'm just who I am, and I try my best to be the best person I possibly can be every day. And whether that be something that is a positive reaction for everybody or a negative reaction, I can't do anything about that. The only thing I can do is be me, come on here, do what I need to do, give y'all everyday content so that way y'all can enjoy what it is y'all are seeing. I'm not this guy that y'all I'm not this guy y'all proclaimed for me to be. Some people say, no, Chris, you're like Corey, or Chris. I remember one time somebody said Chris is like Duke Dennis. I remember one time somebody said Chris is kind of like Corey. Like, I'm not like Corey. I'm not like Duke. I'm not like nobody, bro. I'm only Christian Samuels, bro. That's all y'all get, man. That's all y'all get. I hope I can reach that type of level on a platform way, like where my platform is, my YouTube platform, my Twitch platform. I hope I'm there. My social media is popping, everything like that. I hope I'm on their level when it comes to that. I don't want to be them though, bro. I don't want to be them. I want to be me. I don't want to be them, because they're who they are because of what they did. I'm who I am because of what I've done to come this far and to be at this point in my life. Their struggles was different from my struggles. Their personality, we may have a few things in common or a few things like this, but other than that, no, it's totally different. All right, totally different, man. All right, when I was making YouTube videos, I was doing it because I was inspired by plenty of people on YouTube, and I thought it was a really fun and great career. The shit got shut down by my family because they didn't see it. They didn't want to see it. So I didn't see it. Then when I got older and I was living with my grandfather, I seen the vision of, I had a dream where I was literally taking a photo with somebody. They said, oh my God, you're Chris. I put this on everything I love too. They was like, oh my God, you're Chris. And I literally took a photo like this. No bullshit. I'm not who y'all proclaim for me to be. Made plenty of mistakes in my life, man. Money-wise, physically, mentally, I've made plenty fucking mistakes. And a lot of y'all are struggling with mental issues, man. Like, I struggle with mental issues hella, but that never gives me the authority to sit up there and say I give up. I've only given up one time in my life. Only once. And that was years ago. Ever since then, I've never given up. And I'm going to be honest with you. I've done it in ways that, like, I need to give up in certain ways. I'm going to be real with you, because there's a lot of ways I need to give up, all right? I swear to goodness, man. I be hitting up girls, man. I need to give up on that shit. They don't want me. It's just how it is. You feel me? Hitting up hella people ain't gonna solve nothing for me, man. But that's my problem, is that I don't like to give up. I don't like to just sit up there and take a L. You know? I don't like it. And why do you think I'm doing this shit? Why do you think I'm on here? Because I don't like losing. You know, losing is not something I like. But it's something that I know you guys don't like either. So then why are y'all letting all of these people, all these thoughts and all these things in your head, why are y'all letting this take over on you guys? Why are you letting that win? Why are you sitting on the sideline losing? You feel what I'm saying? Why do y'all like to lose? And y'all probably like, I really don't like to lose. Truth be told, you're losing as we speak. Because if you're suffering from something mentally, what is that? That's you losing. Because you're not winning, you're letting those thoughts get over and take over everything in your head. That's you losing. Right? So take my advice, man. Please take my advice. And if you don't want to take my advice, that's fine. But at least learn from what I've said about myself. Like I said, I don't like to give up. And there's some aspects in life that I do need to give up on so that way I can pursue and create more opportunities for myself in other ways. So that way I don't give up on those types of careers and those types of things that I get later in life. Like streaming, like YouTube. You know? My financial problems, my mental problems, my physical problems, you know? Shouldn't have to be, I shouldn't have to sit up here and feel so comfortable coming on here and letting y'all know this. And y'all don't feel comfortable to just ignore the hate. Ignore the problems, ignore the bullshit. And I know it can be a lot. I know it can be, you know? I was bullied when I was younger. So I know how that is. It gets to you. But if you was to throw me now, back in that time, I wouldn't give a fuck. Honestly, I wouldn't give a fuck. You know? But that bullying happened for a reason, because it made me who I am today. And I wish I could go back in time and just be like, it is what it is. But no, I was depressed as hell. But no more, you know, no more. And you shouldn't either. You shouldn't feel no type of way. The only person holding you back is you. And you've heard this multiple times. And it's the truth. It's the truth. You are responsible for what it is that's going on in your life. Not anybody else. They're only influencing you to just give up on yourself. But at the end of the day, whose decision is it to give up? Is it yours or is it theirs? You know what I'm saying? I did. You know? And I don't do these types of videos because I don't like to do these types of videos. And it's not because I hate doing these types of videos because I don't like inspiring y'all, but I shouldn't have to do these type of videos because y'all should know this. Y'all should know this. And if you a kid or you in high school, elementary school, middle school, then that's perfectly fine. Take this video with nothing but the utmost sincerity. Because I don't say shit that I just don't mean. You know, I don't want to just come on here and say shit that I'm not trying to inspire on you guys and I'm not doing myself. You know? If you got to meditate, meditate. If you got to take time to be outside and look at the sky, look at the sky. I always do it. I always take time and just look up at the stars at night. Or sometimes I'll be outside and I just enjoy the wind. You gotta be able to understand yourself before you start thinking that you can do whatever it is you can do. Take time to understand who you are. Take a break and sit back and find out who you are, and then come back even stronger. A stronger version of whoever it is out there. Mike, Sarah, Sally, George, Andrew, Josiah, whatever. Don't matter. Come back as a better you. That's what I'm gonna title this video. That's exactly what I'm gonna title this video. Come back as a better you. And with that being said, I love you guys. I will see you guys in a little bit with another stream. We're on day 8. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Keep this video in mind, please. And remember, you guys are more than welcome to hit me up on Discord, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, shit, on anything, man. And I will be more than obliged to reply to you guys. Or you can leave it down in the comments. Let me know what's going on with you in your life in the comments, and I will be more than welcome to read the comments. I always read the comments anyways. Even old comments sometimes. I'll go back and read old comments. With that being said, take care. Love you guys. See you in a little bit. Chris Too Funny in his bitch. And now he's out. Peace.